Good afternoon, everyone. Vicar Jesse here from Bethlehem Lutheran Church, here with a daily message of encouragement that comes from Scripture. This week in our walk through the Bible, we're looking at the story of Joseph. Today, I want to look at Genesis 45, starting at the first verse. Then Joseph could not control himself before all those who stood by him. He cried, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept aloud, so that the Egyptians heard it, and the household of Pharaoh heard it. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" But his brothers could not answer him, for they were dismayed at his presence. So Joseph said to his brothers, "Come near to me, please." And they came near, and he said, "I am your brother Joseph, whom you sold into Egypt. And now do not be distressed or angry with yourselves, because you sold me here, for God sent me before you to preserve life." I mentioned this scripture in my sermon on Sunday. If you didn't hear my sermon, I think it's worth hearing. If you did hear my sermon, I think it's worth hearing again. You see, the story of Joseph and his brothers, well, it's a mirror of our story with Jesus. Joseph's brothers come before him in dire need of saving. Without Joseph, they'll starve. Joseph has been mistreated by these brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery. He lives 13 years as a prisoner and a slave. What these brothers deserve from Joseph is vengeance, rage, anger, punishment. But that's not what Joseph gives them. He instead gives them mercy. He gives them salvation, feeding them and their father, giving them a place to live in Egypt. He shows them grace, even though they sinned against him. Well, that's our story. Our story with Jesus. In front of God, we have nothing to offer. We rely on him to survive, to live. And we all sin against him. And so we deserve his anger and his punishment. But instead of punishing us, he sent his son, Jesus Christ, to die on a cross so that we could have salvation. God shows us mercy and grace, even though we deserve punishment and anger. We don't earn it. We have nothing to offer God. He does it out of pure grace because he loves us. So when we read the story of Joseph, we see God, a God who's merciful. And that's a blessing. Hopefully you found some encouragement in these words, some reassurance. If there's anything we can do for you at Bethlehem Lutheran Church, please feel free to reach out to us via email at office@blcdelmar.com. If there's anything I can do for you, you can reach me directly via email at wilson@blcdelmar.com. As always, God bless you. Have a wonderful day.